Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Bro Gang Idiots. Again, we are here with the main man, Soul Sir, Meme Boss, Lazy Night Owl, and me, your host today, not your average black guy.
I'm like, man.
I did forget my IG tag.
Listening to the mic for a good few seconds.
It actually sounded like he was giving a build up.
Yeah. So like
Shit, what is it?
I might as well cover up.
No, it's good. Not gonna come out here.
I'm gonna just say that today's general topic is weirdness. Eh? I'm gonna start off with the dreams that we've had. Weirdest dreams, or just the most, just generally what's the weirdest dream that you guys have ever had?
I just remembered something.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Some of the shit is like Abdi.
Imagine your dreams are supposed to have a meaning.
Not the ones I have.
School is not a meeting.
I had a dream. I was not the main protagonist of my own dream.
Ouch!
I was playing somebody else. in my own dream.
In your own dream, you're not even. Damn.
Yo, that's
That's sad, bro. Your brain is.
Actually, no, it shows that I am creative, but I'm not using it.
You're special.
how your own brain give you like subliminal clues, like, dog, this ain't your show.
I've never had
But it's a good show, though.
It's a good show, but this ain't for you, G. Damn. Damn, okay, we already started off with that. Jeez.
It's still a lot.
Yeah.
2 years old, I can't even remember.
But for me, it's just like multiple deaths. I don't know why. I just die.
Isn't that a bad thing?
What?
Pretty sure that's a dream.
What?
You don't want to dream about you dying. I don't think that's something you want to actually happen.
I've died in so many different ways. Falling off a building, died in a car crash.
The building parts.
But you never see yourself.
You never see yourself, man. But
You just
the fact that you
fall.
fall,
You know those falling dreams.
Yo,
like
you legit just wake up out of the bed sweating.
You fall. The moment you land is the moment you wake up. And if that shit happens to you in class, glitch. You're smacking the person next to you, you're flipping the tables.
I didn't experience that.
Funny story. So in grade 9, when I was still in hospital, I think we were writing an EMS test, accounting. And so who's my teacher? I forgot her name, but they gave us the test. I didn't know the exam. Okay. They gave us the exam, we wrote it down, and I finished, so I was sleeping. This is me. I had a dream about a bat that flew into my face. So it was kind of like a jump scare. So that shit happened, and I was like, obviously you jumped. Yeah. So, mind you, you're in a classroom filled with people. Everyone else is done writing. They're all sleeping. They ain't jiggy. All you hear is chair, table. And everyone looked at me, and he looked at me. I looked down my paper, drew. I'm like, damn, that was a hectic dream. So, to the teacher, I had to mark that. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, because like that was a lot of drew. Like the whole half of that paper was great. I'm like, wow, okay. Oh, God.
Bro, all I'm just picturing is just now, this man is out here leaking over the table.
Hey, dude, the man next to me, after I jumped, he looks at me and he's like, dude, so you drooling?
You're dying.
I keep quiet. I'm like, nah, dog, I'm sweaty. I legit, that's what I said. I'm like, nah, I'm sweaty.
From your mouth.
First I had to explain why I jumped. So I first hit him with, hey, this fly. I started doing this around just to pretend as if it's a fly, whilst there's no fly at all. I'm just doing that so that they don't think fair. So I'll check, damn fly. And like,
Damn.
People is big. I was sweaty. There's a line of true. Yeah, I'm like, shit.
Mm.
But anyways, sorry man if you had to mark that. I'm pretty sure I passed that paper. We never got our results back. I never saw that paper ever again.
I don't think she'd want to hand it back, Chief.
Who would?
Pretty sure she was like, nasty.
You say, Jay?
I don't know. To be dead honest.
Yeah, dreams is a very weird thing to talk about, especially since like you can forget about dreams right after you just dreamt about it.
So, toilet dreams.
I've never had that.
Actually,
I've never
never
dreamt
had
of
that.
my. Wait, have you guys ever dreamed about yourselves bathing in the toilet or anything like that?
Trying to take a
No.
piss as a kid and then realize, damn.
Wait,
Why
okay,
the
that
wet
one-
the bed?
That one,
I've
I've
never
done.
had that dream.
You never wet the bed just because you thought you were in the toilet.
No.
Oh, I mean, out there, bro, in the toilet on some serious things.
And
Even
you
the
relieve
you
yourself.
on the toilet.
And you relieve yourself in that type of dream, hey? I think it's
To the fullest, bro, even shake.
I was still on a bunk bed. I was always on top.
And you could still
It was at the bottom felt me.
You felt your rage.
I would have fucked you, shit, like, if you definitely.
I'm waiting for you to wake up, nigga, now. Come
I'm
on.
not waiting for you. I'm smacking you sick whilst I'm still waiting for your pee. Get up, bitch. Why is you doing that?
It was my sister that I actually feel that most.
Mm.
But I was still like a proper child.
Why don't you just let you sleep on the bottom?
Yeah, I mean, it's just smart.
Because what's this? My sister was a big. You know, she doesn't like climbing.
Oh.
And I was like a monkey of the house at the time.
So you're like, screw it, I take top bunk.
She's like, you know what? I'll just do it. It's worth it. I don't want to go up there.
And then
I'm
you
gonna just take it.
imagine that time, bro. You out here at like 3 a.m. and you're feeling drops on your foot. 3 a.m. You're trying to sleep nicely, just there on your forehead, drop.
Why does it smell like piss?
So I believed in if something comes to attack us, it's going to like present the bottom first.
Facts. That's just straight up fact. I would just start with me on top.
So you're
Like
saying
it's just harder. Start with the one at the bottom. Whilst that person is screaming, I'm out.
It's simple.
you sacrifice her. You would sacrifice
Hey,
her.
if you don't think I hate it,
Without any hesitation. Without hesitation, just on some. Start screaming. I look down, gone.
you'll be jumping shit.
Jump down, same time, gone.
Simple.
I know you're niggas with siblings, dog. I can't get you. I can't relate.
Actually, I also can't relate. No, especially like to that horror stuff. I used to watch a lot of horror movies as a kid, but never dreamt of them or like ever got scared.
Well, that's
Actually,
not
got
true.
scared. Shout out to Chucky.
I haven't never
Nigga
had a horror.
scarred me.
I've never had a horror dream. That's straight up before I go to sleep. That's what I think. Like, hey, if someone walks in this house with a shank,
Yes, just Africans, why are we all
What?
negative?
what's at the bottom getting first?
Selfish.
I can sleep my heart out. You never catch me.
No, I can't count them as horror dreams because again, I die in my dreams.
Yes. Why do you die in your dreams? I don't get that. Like, I still
Yeah,
don't
it's not a
understand.
selfish something basic dream meaning.
That's weird.
I haven't accomplished something.
Yes.
It's weird. Why
I
do you
don't
die?
even get the answer, hey?
That is weird.
I don't know. It kind of depends on like the type of dream. If you wet the bed, you have anxiety or something.
We had anxiety as kids, Jits, man.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now that toilet.
I was deceived.
Snake.
Devil came to me at my weakest moment and showed me light at my weakest moment.
I was deceived. That's the proper answer.
Deceived. I was deceived. That's the only way. Like legit, I was deceived.
You are legit, bro, and you believe it so much, eh? Like, I am actually going to
In
take
a
a leak.
toilet. Like I'm actually
I am
taking a
going
leak.
to take a leak.
Why
And
am
in
I
your
pants-
mind, you get up out of that bed, you walk to that bathroom, you take a piss.
This shit is good.
You relieve yourself to a different level just for you to wake up the next morning. There's a stain.
Stain is wet all over. Like
You just take your sheets nicely and be like, I don't even.
shame, shame.
And walk up
Let me
shame.
just go wash them real quick.
See, my My worst experience. Like, it has never happened again since then, but I've forgotten my bed. Like,
sick ones. Yeah.
Can't relate.
A straight up random moment, just. All over the bed.
On the bed, like straight up on the bed.
On the bed.
Yeah.
And again, I was still in some bunk.
Ah, okay.
Poor girl.
You didn't go to the party, bro.
But-
Oof.
I almost.
No, I'm
done
just
what
thinking
she
it's
also
chunky.
did, but for me, it was more like I felt. I was from a groove. So I was drunk. Decided to eat before I went to go sleep. Ate, went to go sleep. 5 minutes later, I woke up, ran, vomited right at my doorstep. Jeez. Well, it wasn't much, so it was more like bleh, run into the
I
toilet.
have a confession. I've never vomited while being drunk.
You've never. That means
No.
you haven't drank enough.
You haven't found
No,
your
no, no,
You
limits.
didn't drink enough.
You haven't found your limits.
Yeah, trust me.
No, I
Once
think I
you hit
hit
that
my
limit, you will
limits.
vomit.
But I just know, like, oh, I should stop here.
Oh, for me, it was more on some. We were drinking, right? We went at it. I think we finished like the first bottle of Russian Emperor. We were about to open up the second one, right? And then she didn't open a blunt. And I'm like, nah, I ain't about to hit grass whilst I'm getting, but I'm getting lit on this side.
That's a plug.
That's a plug, right?
Right?
You know green is, right? We just like when you smoke some grass and all of a sudden you just don't feel as good,
Oh, yeah.
right? Like it just gives you, basically it's a bad trip.
I've had a bad trip.
You've had a bad trip. Like, see, so now that bad trip, right? Legit, like just grass alone would probably want to make you feel nauseous on that bad trip, right? So now I had food in my system, right? Because I didn't eat before I started drinking, but like I ate in the middle of the drinking.
Stupid.
You see?
Okay.
Again, we were young at the time.
Don't waste times.
Yeah, it is. See, so now after that, right, in the middle of that, so now get that. Now I'm in the middle of this bad trip. A normal bad trip to me would just normally make me feel nauseous already.
Mm-hmm.
With the booze on top of it, because now we done knocked down a full bottle of Russian Emperor. And my cups, I'm not sure, like if none of y'all have had the type of drinks that I make for myself, no? Because my drinks are strong. For me, they're strong,
They cancel us.
right? To everybody else, it's undrinkable. To me, I'm like, I want my drink to, have a bit of kick in it. So it'll be fine for me, but everybody
You're
else.
the plug same time. You don't want to play with yourself same time we're on, we're lit. From zero to hero same time.
For everybody else, bro, you're gonna take a sip of my cup and think like, this is undrinkable. Because all you're gonna taste is just vodka. No dash. You're gonna see it's green
Yeah.
or like looking like Cody, but then you can't see it. To me, I'm like,
Fuck that.
the
Nah,
proper
shit.
amount. I can drink it. I can drink it without even like squinting my face or anything. That's like a proper drink to me. No, it's potent. It's got that punch to it, right? So now I'm out here on someone. Basically, now that bottle's gone. I'm feeling nauseous. I'm like, let me go sit outside. Let me go sit outside. My drunk and high mind is like, bruh, let me just go sit outside. I go sit outside. 3 seconds of me sitting on that bench. Projectile. Straight up projectile. On, like, straight up into the dirt and like, I'm not done. I'm not done.
Yeah.
You're never done, bro. Just release. I still don't get to that point of, some people like making that meme of like hugging the toilet at 3 a.m. saying, God, I'll never drink again.
Guns.
Oh, no. You've never experienced that.
Hugging the toilet saying, bro, I'll
There's
never
no reason
drink
I'm touching the
again.
toilet. I know what happens when I miss. I know what happens when I miss and I'm taking a piss and I miss. I know what happens. So there's no way I'm gonna touch that with my. No. If I'm vomiting,
Yes.
Vertical.
I'm not
vertical.
gonna take chances and touch it. No.
Nah, you see, I don't get to that point of like, I'm never drinking again. Nah. But then that moment did happen later. That moment did happen later in the same year. Because I decided, experiment with everything. We expose with booze. Rule number 1, you don't do such. Unless you're making a cocktail. But this wasn't a cocktail. I finished half of it and then I topped it off with the Russian Emperor.
I think we did this thing. Who would randomly just be like, bro, I'm gonna make a drink? What should name it? A cocktail. No reason.
Where did the tail come from?
Where did
Where's the cock?
Where's the cock?
Where's the cock? Where's the tail?
I'd be more
I
scared
don't
seeing.
know. I don't speak French.
I'd be more scared
that's
seeing
French.
a cock in the tail.
Cocktail is French.
I don't know.
I don't know. A lot of stuff originates from France.
I can see the tail, you know, that shrimp thingy there.
Not all that
Hanging
stuff.
over it. Yeah, that's the tail part.
Mm.
But the cock part, I'd be more scared seeing a cock in my drink.
I wouldn't drink that.
What's wrong with
I'm
chicken?
not only scared. I
What's
just
wrong with chicken?
cool. I'm not
Chicken
drinking
and booze.
Huh?
Chicken and booze.
No,
I'm
like
thinking chicken infused booze. We got an issue.
no.
Cock.
You said cock,
That's a
so I'm
bowl
thinking
of
chicken.
sweet. Someone's cock had to be molded.
Mm.
Who cares if the cock was sweet?
Still has to go to the back.
I don't care.
You don't know.
Again, I'm still thinking chicken.
And I'm fighting him on this. And I'm fighting him on this point on some bro. Would you want to drink a drink that tastes like chicken? Like
Again.
booze that tastes like chicken.
Again, I'm thinking like olden people. You guys are just thinking modern. Yes.
Imagine vodka flavored
Get this
chicken.
chicken jail.
Chicken flavored
Go to
vodka.
jail.
Chicken flavored vodka.
Take your ass to jail. Don't say shit. Take your ass to jail.
Steak
That's
house.
your favorite drink.
Chicken flavored vodka.
No, I'm just like,
Go there, please.
I'm saying they had to use the chicken for something, but I'm not saying for the drink. I'm just saying I don't know what happened, but I know a chicken was involved.
In a cocktail.
Cocktail.
Yes,
Okay, tell me what the chicken was used for.
Sacrifice before.
that's what I was on
It
the
was
nose.
slaughtered before they made the cocktail. That's the only way. It was slaughtered in front of the glass and the alcohol so that its ghost can go into the booze and make it extra hard. Like I feel like just the ghost would enter the cup. Then
What about the Mexican bottle of what is it?
Tequila.
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 That one that has a bit of snake venom with you. You buy it with the snake venom. Or the one with that
with the snake inside of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta drink that. And then also that one that comes with that little that maggot or something. That worm.
Maggot.
Oh, hell
yeah.
no. Hell no.
One man has to drink that,
No,
and that's the first person who opens the bottle. So if you open that bottle and that worm is like legit sitting on the cap, now you pour the tequila over it and you knock it back. You swallow it whole.
to chew that.
No, you swallow it whole.
Mm.
But you wanna chew on the maggot.
Do you wanna let it go inside?
Stomach acid is stack.
I don't care. I don't care. I'm chewing just to make sure your ass is dead. You're not going to do anything.
No, the tequila would damp the taste.
Exactly.
It would damp the taste.
And that's true.
Okay, no. Imagine getting robbed in a different country. In Mexico, they pull up to you like not even Mexico. Maybe like you're trying to get robbed like in Texas, closer to the Mexican border, right? Here in SA, my guy, it'll scare you. They pull up to you, yeah, what's up? They rob you so politely. They rob you so politely. Oh, some Holmes.
Hey,
you got
two of that?
You got $1 for me, Holmes? What you got for me?
Yeah, damn, bro.
Yeah, keep it on.
Keep fun. Little man, I see you also wearing nice shoes. Give me that underwear. Calvin Klein. Extra choice.
They come to you. They come to you. So I didn't even met you, Brazo. You're gonna swear my Danny. Everybody else.
Master Boost.
I'm like, huh?
Give me those shoes.
Give me your shoes. Give me your phone. If it's tech lighty. Imagine getting
True.
you feel so disrespected, but you panicking because now it's like, hey, brah.
Someone's actually gonna kill me.
Yeah, because I only feel like the only time that I'll panic now again is when I see that 9. That's the only time I'll panic. Yo, if it's big enough, yes.
I'm not a bit of shake. I got robbed with a rainbow knife on. Then I looked at like, bro, I'm gonna get rainbow again, man.
Rainbow knife.
You know those titanium ones that change
So
color?
they change color.
Yeah.
It's cool, but I'm like, now I think of it. Are you gonna look for those chains?
I think of it right now.
maybe he
Please,
thought it
someone
was
tries to
cool.
rob me with a
Maybe
knife.
he thought it was cool.
Maybe you thought it was cool.
No, for me it was more on some. I started
I
started battling.
Wait,
I started
no,
fighting.
you don't get robbed by that knife.
Yeah.
For me, it's more some man opened up his okapi, right? You want to take my shit? I'm like, okay, fine. No, square up. I start swinging with this man. His knife falls down on the floor. Start swinging. Fight. And then I just hear this.
Yay!
I hear that 9 o'clock and I see it aimed at me. I'm like, bruh, this man's gonna pull the trigger. Go ahead. Go ahead, nigga, go ahead. He's like, you know what? Fine, no, just take the phone. You're just trying to take my phone. You're just trying to take my phone.
How was it actually that sense?
Quick question. How many of y'all here have ever been? English. English. How many of y'all have ever been in a situation where y'all guys have been robbed of something? I know you have.
Robbed?
I have.
Like they stolen something from you.
Or like they pull up, you know.
They pull up, hey, Ixi,
Chase.
bring this.
Yeah, just one, sorry.
Once.
Okay, you're supposed to be twice, but I escaped that situation.
Times, but I also have a situation where I convinced the robber to actually give back my stuff.
And give it back.
Yeah.
That's not a robber.
That's
That's a friend.
No,
That's
I just
a
meant to do the same day. It did not just avoided that spot.
Ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually more confused, like, how did he get away with that shit?
To be honest, till this day, I've never had anything stolen. Like, I've never had, hey, bring this. Never.
But have you been in that type of situation?
Never. I mean, my intuition, my black man intuition is on another level. Because if I feel some shit is about to go down, man, I turn by my legs.
You run.
I gone. Like I legit had this sort of situation. I was accompanying my cousin a few months ago.
Yeah.
And we watched as another nigga was getting robbed in front of us.
Yeah.
And it was getting robbed from a dude that hopped out his car. Say, bring this and that. We wanted his bag. Name. Hey, you. As we were looking at them, you could see that they are having some type of conversation or something like that. But it was a long conversation because the dude was actually standing there. He even got angry and like even went closer to the dude that he was robbing. He's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take this shit by force. So I'm there looking at the man, dude. He has a car. You have your legs. Do you honestly think he was gonna leave his car and chase you?
Possibly.
What? And leave his car?
No.
Like, the question is someone else driving? Because he would have been close by himself.
I don't know.
Yeah. There's normally, in that type of situation, there's a man there in the driver's seat, and there's another Owen, who walks on foot.
I don't give a fuck. As long as you're in a car, I'm running. You're not gonna leave your Owen and chase me too.
How much horsepower do
knows
you
where.
think you have?
Well,
That thing is pushing 100.
You know where it was. You know where it was.
Flexibility.
You know where it was.
Yeah, you're more versatile.
You see that road, that side, that has a dip.
Yeah.
That road, exactly. We were next to the, we were this side next to the bushy side. They were that side. Either way, cross the road, jump into the bushes. Problem solved. He's not gonna leave his pole VW for you. No.
Nah.
No.
It's a pole.
Think about me.
She's cheap and expensive at the same time.
I'm noticing like in my class there's been this the same VW Polo that has been like roaming around my Kasi without any driver's license. Wait, not my driver's
Number plates.
Number plate. So I'm like, I use the same nigga. Is you trying to get somebody again?
We don't play that shit this side. It just takes for Mensa to catch you once in regions.
Yeah.
If they catch you in broad day, we're gonna beat your ass for a good 2 hours. Then we're gonna call the cops. Or the white neighbors are gonna call the cops. After they see like a gang of us just beating your ass. Because again, we had that type of situation here before. No, but this time it was a city golf. I was going around with other Mensa, some colored Mensa in the back, just robbing other niggas.
Oh, yeah.
Right. They stopped over here by Shell Garage. No. Auntie's out here walking with a phone. She had a Huawei P20 at the time. This was new, no? She had a P20. She was on the phone there. She has a purse. Hey, these gents say stop. There were some taxi drivers that were up in front. They were getting some attention.
Yeah.
These gents say stop. Open doors. Take her phone. They were about to leave out to like the second, like the exit there by North Road, no? This taxi driver just casually puts it into first, blocks him off. Monday wants to reverse, taxi driver behind, because both of them were feeling diesel. So they were facing the opposite direction to each other. So one man does this, the other man say put in reverse, block them off. Hey.
Now it's time to beat a man. It's time to beat a man.
Imagine that type of... And I'm just trying to walk home. No, I just saw somebody on the side. Now I'm seeing this happen. I'm like, yo.
Hey.
Yo, I see these gents come out.
Debatable. Should I join?
You got the stick. Mama got the stick. Other taxi driver. Golf stick. They just tell them nicely. Get out the car. Get out the car.
Sir. We're about to marinate
They get
you,
out the
sir.
car.
Get out.
These owners are still being stumped like, yeah, what y'all do? They're still talking. The driver's still talking too much. Did they hesitate? Golf stick, window. Open the door and drag this
Drag him
man out.
out.
That was a glorious ass beating.
Speaking of
That was a glorious beating.
You know what you did and you're still talking.
taxi drivers, I remember at that time, I think I was coming from the podcast just here. So I was walking home. See by the swimming pool.
Yeah.
That road by the swimming pool. There's a taxi driver in front and there's a white guy at the back. I don't know what the taxi driver did, but the white guy was angry because he was shouting at the taxi driver. Then he decides to come out his car, go to the taxi driver, starts shouting at the taxi driver. I see the taxi driver whip out, the passenger nigga whip out too. The white guy ran to his car, they got him. They tossed him, they turned him on, bro. I was watching there. Like, I stopped walking, I just stood there and laughed. Like,
Activated him.
like, at the same time, I mean, I'm listening to these two dudes clap the shit out of a white man. No racist shit, but then, like, it left the man pink. His wife is in the car watching his man get beat. I'm like,
What you gonna do in that
the
moment?
wife was shouting, it's like, nah, leave him alone. But
You can't do anything in that moment.
wife, he's no longer yours. Right now, he's the property of the taxi drivers. Till they are done with him, then you may have him back. Yes.
No, that guy's had a proper bad day.
Like
That
dog,
guy just made
like
it
the
worse.
dog, the dog was like, nah, they slapped him. Like, they slapped him.
They dealt with him.
Bro, if a taxi driver just does something up to you, let it be.
Let him be. Yeah, just
As long as your car isn't
fuss
damaged, as long as
over
he
it.
didn't hit you. No, if he cut you off, my guy, just complain in your car.
Complain in your car.
You know,
and then let him go.
you know that little piece of road race that you normally have when somebody does something stupid. You're like, hey, the fucking this this bastard.
Looking at your car and go wrong with the taxi driver.
If he didn't hit your car, just let it go.
Yeah.
Just let it go.
Dumb.
Oh yeah, sometimes it's better to keep that voice inside your head instead of just saying that out loud.
I know. I drive with my windows up, dog. I curse.
I drive my windows down. So time. I mean, I'm not afraid to swear. As long as I'm in my car, you are in your car. I swear you. I know. If you come out, gear one, acceleration, same time. I'm moving.
No, I'm just tired of getting chased by what people just say. That's why I just say, like, keep it in your head. Keep it in your head.
You only have a Ford ST. They're not catching
You're
you.
not catching me.
No, they were doing that while we were driving the Suzuki.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see. Alright, bro.
Imagine getting robbed in India. Oh,
I cannot imagine that.
Actually, the area's so full that, like, even the police would just say, it's a small time thing. Don't worry about it.
There's so many people there, dog.
It is
I wouldn't
There's
care.
a lot of.
There's a billion.
I wouldn't. They actually have a percentage of the world there.
Indian movies. They run on top of buildings.
What? I watched some Indian movies. I've seen a man blowing on his bonnet. There's a car in front of him. His car took off into the air. So he's on his bonnet like this. Zazas. He's a cop at the time. I'm looking at that movie. I'm like, how logical is this?
It isn't.
Honestly, how like the car flew over another car, landed, drifted, did stunts, then stopped, and the man still stood up and it's like, what? I saw this Indian movie where man was shooting him.
Yeah.
He shot. I don't know. He caught the bullets with his mouth or his hand, but he caught the bullets somehow, some way.
My guy, have you heard of this show? What do they call it? Evil Eye.
No, I've never heard of it.
Bro, this woman. I've only seen random scenes from it, but like, woman just decides, you know what? No, I'll turn into a snake. It's supposed to be a reality. It's supposed to be a reality show.
Hey?
Yeah?
She turns into a snake.
That's straight up witchcraft.
Oh, is it that? What's it? That
Evil Eye, nah.
Ah, bro, yes.
You know it.
Guess what? No.
Bro, if I mention you, the CGI is so bad to a point where I saw the green screen active. I saw the green screen.
It can make you cry.
If you think you're bad at editing, no, you're not as bad as the people on that show.
Casually watch it. Watch
You're
it.
not
You
as
cry.
bad as the.
Yeah, so I advert of it. I'm like, bro, this thing should not exist.
It should
Bro,
not.
it should.
Straight
The
up.
transformations, you like, snakes flying. The snakes are flying in such a way. It
You can
just
still
looks
see
like
the green screen.
You know what?
be crawling and someone just cropped around it.
Bro.
Put it in the air.
You see that?
This is
What's
what's nothing in that show.
Another question. Can you picture yourself getting? You know what really scares me now?
What?
Is that I can actually picture myself getting robbed in Japan, but not in the UK.
Huh?
I can see myself getting robbed in Japan, but not in the UK.
Oh yeah. No, because like I think there might be like a black dude, but you just know, hey, not a black dude in the UK.
Another black dude in the UK. So now roadman gonna be there in the tube and the underground. It's like, bam man, what you got?
Japan.
Hey, bro,
I feel like
they're gonna jump me. They're gonna jump me. That's the only way I see that working.
I
Because
know,
it's
but
Yakuza.
the thing is, right, with Japan,
You think they're respectful?
okay, they are. I'm not gonna say they're not. They are.
Majority of them are, but like
The thing
you can't
is-
speak for everybody in society.
How
on that
brave
moment.
are you to rob the only black man you've seen in your whole life? How brave are you to like? How brave are
I
you?
can't see myself getting robbed by one person. It has to be like 5 or 10 of them just coming
I'm
up.
still taking my chances. I'm
Wait, this is a Yakuza game situation. This is straight up a Yakuza game situation.
I
That
cannot see myself getting robbed by, mini Japan.
I can't.
Japanese people.
Like,
I just
like,
don't
Sure,
have
it may happen, right?
Yo, but like,
then-
I'm
It's
just
not a fight. They're also gonna go home. I mean, they fucked me up. They fucked me up.
You may take my shit, but I will swing.
I'm swinging. Because I'm not saying like I'm gonna go down with like I'm not gonna go down without a fight. If I knock niggas here until a gun pops up, of course I'm swinging that side until
A black man, you're naturally powerful. So it's like,
it doesn't help like the average height is like way shorter than us.
I could
straight up.
same time, bro. No argument. Same time. Next. I'm just smacking.
You all had to clap and sing for that one. Eh?
Like, I'm just picturing niggas there. Turn around. Like, that's what I'm picturing. Out here on some Jackie Chan type shit, but it slaps only.
yo. Let's see the one pull up with the sword. You be like, okay, hold up.
Hold up. I thought this shit was only more. Yeah, you got your own goni now.
You about your own copy, same time.
He's gonna catch you, but you catch him first.
It's what fun in games when you see this nigga say one blade.
Oh no, I'm just thinking about like the 3 of them. Blades, then guns.
Yeah, when the guns pop out, I feel like that's my limit when it comes to like any dangerous situation. If a nigga whipping out a blade on me, I'm swinging
Fully
with
out
it.
guns that offered.
I'm swinging with
No,
it.
no, they do like import
I
it.
hear click
They
clack.
import it.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
like
about to.
for a gang to usually see a gang.
No, they do have guns.
Cause like,
Right. I don't know why you still have a chance.
There's not one dude who has the pistol.
I
Yeah.
heard
And he's just to, calm shit down when things get way too sour.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You knock his ass out and take the gun, bro. You control that group right there.
So I was watching.
Oh, no.
I was watching this video.
Yeah.
Dumb.
It said Japan. I'm not sure, but country where these people stay. So sorry guys, but
Anybody saw this, right?
yeah. So like it said that guns are illegal and people that are allowed to have guns are cops and soldiers, something like that.
Oh no, like
cops have
like
guns.
barely.
Ah,
No, like no, in Japan, like you're barely allowed to have guns.
Yeah.
you see, so
Actually, in Hong Kong, they do allow you to like carry guns. But I'm not saying like the majority of China. I'm just saying
Again,
like Hong
imagine
Kong.
getting robbed in
people
China.
that
That's
have
something I
guns.
can't. Maybe the triads.
Can't fool you, bro.
But all those dudes gonna be skinny, smoking cigs, and they have butcher cleavers.
Don't go home.
Stop referencing my games.
Use this nice water.
Like just talking about the games I have in my house. Yes.
Imagine the pictures he sent.
No. Straight up. That is straight up sleeping dogs.
Yes, it is. That's a direct reference to sleeping dogs.
He references everything in your house.
I just made a reference to Yakuza, and now I'm making a reference to sleeping dogs.
I can just tell, like, you're just straight up talking about whatever game I have.
I enjoyed it.
You just have it there. It's just coincidence.
I enjoyed it. Let me have him. Just let me
Getting
have him.
robbed in Russia, I won't argue with you.
No.
I won't argue with
No.
you. Take it. Take it.
You come to me.
I don't know.
Babushka?
Yeah, you like, hey, yeah.
Think of Babushka.
A granny coming to rob you.
I'm stubborn like that.
Russia.
I'm stubborn like
People-
that.
I'm gonna see you Bolofni. I'll take, bro.
I'm stubborn like
You're
that.
like, no, I just wanted directions. Oh, okay, let me look them up for you.
And then give you the phone. Just in case you want it. You never know.
You never know.
Let's be having pet bears, bro. I can't imagine walking into a Russian chick's house. It's your whole bear on the couch.
And then she's gonna tell you, I killed it with my own hands.
That chick's gonna be alive.
And then she's gonna give you the eye. Just
So don't fuck up.
not even the don't mess up eye. The more of a, you know, I'm that type of lady.
Oh, like that.
I'm telling you, she's gonna hit you like I done murdered a bear. I done it myself
With my own hands.
with the with my own strap.
It's like, I have the strap.
Not
I didn't
even
want
a
to waste
strap.
bullets.
Who wants
So-
to waste bullets?
Not even a strap. Like, just straight up an axe.
Bill has been more than enough.
Mm.
You think she's put her hand through?
She's not Jet Li.
Russians! Russians!
Eh,
This whole
I
this
met-
Russia and
I
You
Ukraine-
see what Russian
I
bear
met
does
this
to
from-
people? Imagine what the original Russian will do to you.
Oh yeah.
Imagine.
What did it? Okay. By the way, we stand with Ukraine. Like, we support the troops that side.
Yeah, but you alone, man. I don't support.
I support.
I support chaos.
Let me not say
I support.
I don't want to get cancelled.
because it's not affecting me.
I support
technically
chaos.
speaking,
I don't want to
kind
get
of
cancelled.
is, but not that much.
Our country's gonna hit us.
He's right about getting cancelled, but like, I just support chaos. If Ukraine can cause chaos, I'll go ahead.
I don't support anything.
I don't.
But
Yeah, I mean, I do
chaos
understand what Russia is doing is very
It's
bad.
wrong, yeah.
Like it is like not just wrong, but fucked up. Because like, why would you do that to another country? But at the same time,
Hey, Russia won them. Man.
Political
It's like,
game.
we're taking you.
why?
They're
though?
like, you're not.
Why?
It's like, we're taking you. It's like,
Why?
you're not. It's like, okay, send the missiles.
They have missiles that can implode people's lungs.
Bro,
They just confirmed that they were using them.
That's a
Imagine
normal
that thing
missile.
blows up like a couple of hundred meters away, and your lungs pop.
Couple of 100 meters.
Yes.
I'm feeling the shock waves.
Yes,
it's so funny that the NATO
They go
countries
your
are not
lungs.
going to say anything.
they call your lungs. Do you imagine the sound of lungs exploding?
Oh, chest,
Just go goo.
spine.
Why is it spitting out my liver?
Exploding
Bro, I don't even know.
Cough dust.
the final
But
shit.
I feel like it's going to be a proper war between the NATO countries.
America.
In Russia.
You can straight up think, no, but I thought Russia's going to hold its own.
Yeah.
They're gonna.
It is.
Okay,
It's gonna
Russia
hold
is the biggest country in the world, but if you
It's
think
not.
of it, it's the biggest country.
Oh.
Wouldn't
Oh, wait.
land-wise,
land-wise.
Yeah, you're
land-wise.
talking about land-wise.
But still, that land is still barren
Africa
land.
takes it.
It's just what? Wait, it's just cold lands and what? It's
Siberia.
yeah, it's nothing. It's not like
Siberia is
it's
a
place where
different
people can
country.
stay.
Now I'm just thinking all that ice, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's a fucking that shit.
All that ice. Having
Yeah.
flashbacks of
Our
Siberia.
black guys won't be caught in such places where it's cold from day in to day out.
Let's be honest, no, as black people, we like how snow looks. Not to say that we want it.
It looks
looks interesting.
It's aesthetically
It's
pleasing.
ice. Like, Americans, Merry Christmas, it's snowing outside. Yeah.
Do a glass door for us.
Looks good. Looks good. You know, I'm inside. I'm warm.
They're out here, snowball fight, Africans.
But it's not full
Coffee.
ice.
Coffee.
Because I think years in Africa, we only had like a few snow days. It wasn't even like heavy ones. But then we realized that we want to make snowballs and it's actually compressed ice. We're like, yo.
Actually, it hurts. It hurts.
Throw it in somebody.
It hurts. It's not. It
I
doesn't look
connected-
like it's something that's soft. It hurts.
We went to the field, right? I think it was like around 5th grade when it snowed in
Yeah, I think
SA.
it's 5th grade. Yeah.
We went to the
Wait, you're
field.
talking about Johannesburg?
Yeah.
Yeah, when it,
Like-
and
When
like
it snowed.
not
in
not
Johannesburg.
SC but Gauteng.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
Yeah, the
in places like Cape Town, yeah, that's where
And
it's still
Free
on-
State.
Drakensberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drakensberg also. But like, I was around 5th grade. Now I decided to make the snowball. And I threw it at one child, right? And he fell.
penetration.
I hit him with the hand.
Injury.
I hit him with the hand. It's like, bro, stuff hurts. I'm like, nah. And he threw me with one. And I fell.
American people are each other with things.
The most we done is make a stone.
Savages.
The most we done was make a
Yeah,
stone.
like they never know if it
do
actually
it, bro.
contains a stone.
That's,
Yeah, you actually.
If you're in 5th grade and you realize this thing can kill a person,
I threw
I
it at
stop.
bro. Like, I mean, I hit him at the back of the head, and this man went face first into the I nearly committed a crime, a homicide,
Accidental.
accidental homicide. I nearly done one, and yet this man's like, yo,
Shit.
the brother stuff hurts, and then he throws one at me now, like square on the cheek, like right on the face. I'm like, ha, stuff hurts.
It's painted flour. Just
Yeah, I expect it to be like, getting thrown with what I would imagine is like a ball of flowers, like it'll disintegrate upon on impact.
yeah, ice.
Nah, it's ice. It's ice.
It actually hurts, son.
Like, damn.
You actually feel it.
And then goo. You feel like goo.
Like, how does that hurtful? Well, what's this a nation where we throw bricks for a living? Like,
Half brick myself.
Kumalo.
Kumalo.
I'm a Kumalo. Half brick
Half brick
Kumalo.
Kumalo. Quarter brick, 2 rand. Half brick, 5 rand.
Come on.
Full brick, 10 rand.
Like, shut up. The prices are too high.
Did somebody throw a brick in
And it was in the middle of that interviews, like, the interviewer asked him, like, don't you bricks anybody? He's like, no, my bricks don't hurt anybody. And then, right after you finish that sentence, a full brick hits this man in the head. Like,
I need to watch that.
nah, I'll show you on the way out.
My
I'll show you on the way out.
my question about that video was it his brick?
That was his brick. It was a full brick. Remember, this guy goes half brick. He maxed out at half a brick.
But he also says quarters.
He sells quarter bricks too. Nobody saw a full brick there. Man, they made his barrel, his wheelbarrow.
Explaining. Oh, Kumalo. Ah, that's why.
Yeah, that's a smart idea.
I don't know. So Africans, as a whole, man, we encouraged the whole thing. We encouraged the wrong thing. Remember the looting? That person was eating the cake.
And nigga, I was devouring the cake.
Put a
Right?
TV.
He's like, he looks into the camera, he looks at the cake. Please, oh shit.
No, wait, do you remember the
The
TV?
guy trying to put his TV in the back of a Toyota Taz.
Man, you see the man is he's like seriously thinking, how am I going to do this?
You see everybody else robbing. You just see this man.
Casually trying to come up with how am I gonna fit this plasma TV into
I'm just
my
surprised
truck?
nobody wanted to take his car.
Like
What?
I feel like I would have been there trying to steal his shit. Once he was trying to come up with a plan, I'm out here.
Yeah.
TV.
This one should have been smart. It would have fit in the back seat if he just opened both doors and drove.
The back seat was full. Also,
Yeah,
there was
okay.
niggas in the back seat.
Hey, he stole more.
He stole more. There was
I thought he was just
things in the
trying
back
to take the
seat.
TV.
No, that's what everybody was thinking. Even the news is like, bro, what the back seat? It's like, nah, there was stuff in the back seat. Like, yay.
And you know the moment he hits an uphill, that TV's sliding out.
But if you had rope on, see,
Just hide on the roof. Don't care. You'll deal with the cops when they shangana with you.
Yeah, but even though, like, okay, I guess maybe for him, I always have a toe hook in the back of my car.
oh, okay, thanks, yeah.
Yeah, just like one toe hook,
There has to be
just in
rope.
case. Yeah,
You drive slowly on, but hey, South Africans, this was.
That was a fun.
we encouraged Corona. Remember the piano song? Corona,
What
Corona.
is it?
That's weird.
I was thinking of
I
a song.
we joke heavy,
joke a lot.
and then shit got serious. Like, it's actually
Actually,
nah.
Corona's a thing, guys.
Wear your mask.
It was chai when people started arguing. It's like, bro, who showed them I posted those videos?
Nah, I just
And then you want the.
I just knew that man was salty the moment you stole his iPad and you launched us back into level 4.
Actually, he didn't even say like my fellow South Africans.
He's like, now we're going back to level 4.
Hey,
Because he stole his iPad and
iPad gone with Andrew Mutaka's nudes. Gone.
Damn, true.
Like, I'm about to see me some good ass. Now I ain't got shit to do.
and he done dropped me like 6 pics. I'm waiting.
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting to view those after this interview.
Manjari and took my.
Who even said so?
Can I have my iPad, please?
Can I have my iPad, please?
They stole it.
It was like,
Wait.
hey,
So they stole
Wait, did
it.
he even ask for a bill?
He did. Yeah.
Oh.
The man, he looks like Cry on TV, bro.
Wait, they're supposed to be full of reporters.
And then
But one of them
GG,
is a thief.
a while later, there's piano songs.
Can I have my iPad,
iPad.
please?
Can I have my iPad, please?
Pad.
It's
Jesus.
a vibe.
Let us go to listeriosis.
Listeriosis.
We nearly got taken out by Peloni. Nelson caught
Our
it.
whole nation almost caught it.
The Nelson caught it. Bro, imagine, one owner was there by high school, caught it. Seeing him there on the bus, bro. I'm like, yeah, bro, you're good. He's holding like something to his face the entire time. I'm like, bro, you good? He's like, yeah. Like, are you sure you good? He's like, that guy got listeriosis. I'm like, how? They did a
That
bet
thing
Peloni.
exists.
Are you this guy be like,
Bro, I was like, how? Like,
exists.
nah, I hadn't caught that.
even like,
and
you look at him like, bruh,
I was too close to him. We didn't wear face masks back then.
like, how did you?
I asked him, he's like, nah, I got it from a kota. I'm like, yeah, kota. They slid some rainbow baloney into your kota.
Disrespect.
Oh yeah, I remember those days where every Poloni just disappeared from the shelves.
Bruh, and it just magically.
There's
Came back.
And it came back.
Nobody even said
Yeah, the
anything.
Viennas too.
Polonies,
All of their
Viennas.
processed meats.
All of
The chicken.
The chicken stayed in the fridges.
Yeah, bro.
Hey,
Despite all the news being like, bro, this guy is a chicken. Every meat product of theirs poisonous.
The chicken stayed in the
Chicken.
fridges.
It's like, but if people are gonna buy it,
Hey,
you drop the
chicken.
price, they're gonna take it.
Hey, chicken is chicken. If you cook it through,
It'll
it's
be
good.
fine.
But that means people don't cook it enough. White people should.
Hmm.
Not be racist or anything, but
I-
must cook your food.
I'll tell you now, with that bologna magic, all you need to do was fry it. It would have been fine.
Wait, they don't? No, I mean,
Fried
no, I'm saying.
bologna slaps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have it raw.
I don't think they do, eh? They just like cut the polony and put it inside the quarter. Most. Especially like this, how can I say it?
Quarter shops.
I can say kasi. The kasi was also they cook it proper.
Oh, bro, they even toast your bread on. They take care of you.
You know how
They take care of you. But these low life,
you feel at home.
if you're at home entering that, you don't even enter. Man, him just selling his quarters there by the corner, but yay, he does too much. You'll do too much.
And you won't take time. You won't.
You won't even be waiting 20 minutes for your quarter. Man will peel potatoes
Yeah,
in front of you. Your quarter will be done. Your quarter will be done by the time you decide to send somebody 2 WhatsApp messages.
Yo, guys, one day we won't have masks anymore. And now, our dumbasses will be out here having to actually show the expressions you'll be doing under I'm still under my mask like, bro,
Bro, do you know how much I love? I love face masks.
I really love face
Because
masks.
now somebody will do something stupid and I look at one of the gents, I'm like, bro, this fool. In my mask, I'm like, you see this?
Yes.
Then you can read my eyes, I'm like, I see this nonsense too.
We out here, dog. Just,
You greet somebody, they don't greet you back, you're like,
I'm saying, you, bro, I just keep quiet. I ain't do shit.
Bro,
look at this fool. You could,
the catfishing though.
yo, catfishing will at least end, man.
It'll end.
Oh yeah, with masks.
Face to face catfishing. Where a lady looks now from like her eyes upwards. And then the moment she removed that mask on, her nose is crooked,
Hey, until you see that smile.
her teeth are like,
If you buy concrete.
Wait,
You can buy
wait.
concrete.
But there are those few grenades, not grenades, but
Oh.
bombs that are out here.
I saw
They
that
covered
shot.
everything,
Yeah.
but they still look
I was
beautiful.
thinking some
AF.
psycho killer to
Yeah.
run up.
Maybe I'm talking to you.
I was legit about to throw hands.
what is it do?
F quick.
Shout down. Like
Yeah,
when
like-
doors ain't closed, just say open.
I
I through the window.
That's for Mary. Okay.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo! I touched the nerve.
We stopped there. Like she's okay.
The lady's more.
She,
The lady's more.
Why you always got your mask on? That's a personal message on the side.
I was like, but the eyes always catch me. Yes. You'd be like, yeah, she's boy. Ah, she's boy. Oh, but she's an introvert. Ah, she's boy. Short as anyway. She's boy. This one, she doesn't like people. She's boy. Drop mask.
I expected more.
I expect more. I mean, I pictured you as.
But you can't have it all. Like, damn. Just.
Oh no, I'll give her that.
What?
It's somebody you,
I'm not looking for that.
to be dead honest, it's somebody you would vibe with.
Yeah.
Not gonna cap. I would say you can spend your life with someone like that.
Yeah.
But like,
After a while, it gets boring.
can you say so?
Everything gets boring after a while.
Everything.
But I feel like
You just have to find new ways to keep it
yeah,
exciting.
okay, that too, and it depends on the person
Like
himself.
something, isn't it? Yeah.
Again, like I mentioned, what the hell are you gonna do if you just out here just hands with your chica, hands going everywhere, she's vibing, and then you try to put a pinky up your ass.
Yeah.
Nah,
If she tries to razzmatazz you,
we
a
don't
little
do that this
a little
side.
razz.
We don't do that this side. No razzmatazz this side. This side be straight. We don't do none of that.
I shouldn't feel like a bitch when the lady has the car. Like, sure, you have your car, right? But now you treated me like the lady now.
Wait,
Like,
I
she-
get
how so?
She opened the door for you.
I love.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Let me be
nah,
honest.
nah,
Let
nah.
me be honest.
if a
Let me
lady
be
does
honest.
treat you,
Yeah.
I love it. There's a chick, bro, that drives. This chick named
We're before the soldier.
when she drives. no, listen. When she drives, bro, like she knows her shit. She be holding that shit and some one handing it, bro. That chick is like she's actually a driver. So I don't wanna lie that she
Can she
doesn't
scare
kiss
you?
me.
No,
Can she scare you?
She can scare me, but at the
She
same
scares
time,
him.
I'm impressed. You know.
Oh, I thought he was
I'm not
gonna say
talking about
aroused.
the driving.
I am aroused. That's what I'm trying to say.
He has the bad passenger. It's a different story if I'm teaching you how to
I'm
drive.
a visitor this year. Like this year has to be the year.
You have to be a visitor.
I have to.
Oh,
I'm visit you, baby girl. Don't worry. I'm gonna make you listen to this. I'm gonna tell them that hey, it's happening.
I feel like it's a different story with your sister driving.
My
Or
daddy
your mom.
one hands it. Just as you mentioned, the mom's one hands it, pushes 120
It's a manual.
in a manual, clutching.
Manual.
She's going.
I cannot look at you and be like, bruh, 2 hands on the steering wheel in a manual. You've already this car more than once. I'm just saying.
I'll let you know. Every legit, she does go 2 hands on the steering wheel now sometimes. But majority, if she has to get somewhere, if I have to tell her that we're late to visit some family members, hey,
One hand.
you'll see her shift. We'll touch 4th gear before we even reach like 300 meters,
Right.
and the car's screaming.
Don't do that stuff.
She's flying.
She's flying,
Don't do that
In a
stuff.
movie, we are flying.
bruh.
But I feel the point of people with cars, right? You know how tall guys usually get short cars. Short guys usually get big cars. And then
Compensating.
Trying to
for
compensate. Thank you. Nigga. Oh. It was on my mind. I was like, not say this. Nigga, say it. I'm like,
I feel like it requires to see how the person drives. Like, could be my sister,
I
bro.
want a low car. I don't know why. It's not even a small car. I just want something, if I stand out and it's like on my chest, I'm like, yes. Yes.
honestly, I don't care.
But yeah,
That's
yeah,
what's
drivers,
happening.
It's fine.
you should do that, make a business out of that. Be like, God, you drive me, I give you any car. Let's say I have 3 classes of cars. I get the low riders. I get
Muscle.
Give me a car. Like
Hatchbacks.
hatchbacks. And I give you a big ass SUV. I'm not gonna give you a truck or like, but we will go visit.
He's your mom.
7 year in my Ford 4x4.
Ford F-150.
You have your license. I said drive all of them. May I tell you which car you drive the best. But I'm not gonna come hit you with that. My sister. But I'm not gonna give her my BM. Thing is low. This one just drives. Road. Pavement.
Everything.
She'll drive. That's what it's a 4x4. She needs a Jeep. God.
You cars
Should be
are
a
comfortable.
menace with a Jeep.
She'll be she's the best now.
I already request the sedan. I don't know why. I just like the form factor. 4 doors. Yep, 4 doors. My boot, my bunda. I know it's there at the back. If it has 2 pipes, I'm happy. If it has 4,
Even happier.
Even
If
happier.
it has 6.
yes. I'm pushing the latter if it has 6.
There's something. I just discovered something, right?
Yeah.
If you go to Google and you search in, which is the worst day to get more crashes? Okay, like how many crashes happen on the worst day, whatever, you can go and put it.
Isn't it Monday?
Nah,
I feel like it's Wednesday.
no.
Sunday.
It is on the 9th of August. You know what the 9th of August is?
Wait, this is it's talking about like here in South Africa.
Yeah.
What?
9th of August, man.
What's that?
That's the worst crashes. Worst car crashes.
No, I mean, what's with the night? Me, guys,
Women's
let me tell you something. Ever since I left school, what holiday is on which day? Honestly, I forgot. Unless for Christmas. Christmas, I know.
It's Women's Day, my guy.
It's Women's Day. That's why. Yeah. That's why.
I'm surprised that thing didn't count like International Women's Day, which just
It also
passed.
counts in some
Yeah, it was
surprisingly.
this week or last week.
But like
Yeah,
the worst
last
one.
week.
It was last week.
Wait, no, it was this week.
Realize. Nobody gave a shit.
But I don't even know. What date was this? Was it 8th of March? 8th of March?
Dude, it's been a while since I talked to the chief, so I have no idea.
Damn. Send her this clip.
Send us the part where I said nobody gave a shit.
I would die.
Why would you die? She's in Cape Town.
She can find a way. She can find a way.
1,400 kilometers, 14 hours.
Josh.
14
Josh
hour
was
drive.
talking about on.
14-hour drive. You don't know Mary's from Cape Town.
You
man.
don't know where you live? I'm sure this guy will figure out that somebody's tracking him.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
The government tracking me.
Question. His phone.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Location.
You can switch it off.
And his SIM card.
But
You can take it out.
it doesn't
the Wi-Fi?
actually like
And the Wi-Fi?
change anything.
You can use data.
With what SIM card if you
Wait,
took
it's not track me.
You know what?
It's
Hotspot the own.
Cell phone towers.
Hotspot.
The GPS.
She's gonna find
chip.
me.
What you gonna do with you?
She's gonna find me.
How she
Or she's
gonna
gonna
know
find
you? How she
you.
gonna know you? How she gonna know you?
She's gonna pull up to you know what, Joshua? And I'm gonna look at him like, no.
How
Okay,
she know
come
you?
here.
Out of everybody in Joburg, she comes to you and be like, no, Josh.
Yeah, because now it bounced off my cell phone tower on my device.
How you gonna get to you, bad guy?
Because I want
You know what? Give me the Nokias. How about that?
You think those
Oh,
can't
that's
get
a
tracked?
burner.
I don't can't. Never. Never.
was a camp you tried.
Prove it.
Burners.
Oh yeah.
Burner phones.
Do it for me now.
I have
Never
no
seen my
use for a burner right
location
now.
on that thing.
I have no use for a burner right now.
If you don't want to get, if you don't get dropped on.
But either way, they can still track you on the cell phone towers because as long as you logged into a certain cell phone tower using a certain number,
Or
it's
like
you.
I make a phone call, I can be traced.
Or if we call him because like, hey Josh, we're coming to like, finish. If we call George.
Tracing the person.
You call George. You
We
call
call
Robert.
George.
Robert.
Now listen.
Robert.
We call George to call Josh. Screwed.
Jump into your house. It'll work. Like, there's a way to escape. Not on the electronics, not the house.
Burn all the electronics. Kill him.
Put everything in the
Kill 'em all.
microwave.
That's plan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, that's plan C.
Let's see. Or have a clock.
Or use a Faraday cage.
Mm,
Make your house a Faraday cage. Wi-Fi can only stay in your house. Your own cell phone tower, your own everything. You are the Faraday cage.
Thanks. Oh, you break a phone.
mm.
You do that. You break hers.
They will find
You
you.
break hers.
And they will kill you.
Break. Go to the cafe, break them.
Wait, who's gonna find me?
She will.
Oh,
But why I feel like it won't be possible, bro. Like,
14 hours, my guy. That's not that long of a drive.
why am I getting chased all over?
I don't know, bruh. We think this lady works in the
CIA.
And somehow I just turned into an international criminal.
The moment a woman wants to find out and answer my G, she'll get it.
But that's why I'm not doing iPhones. Like, but why should you know where I am?
If she wants
Share
to know,
location.
if she wants to know something, she'll find out.
A friend of a friend.
A friend of a friend who lives this side.
Mm.
You should be friends with your sister.
Lives
That's
next
why you
door
get
to
them.
you.
Exactly.
Lives next door to you.
Your
Bring
wife.
it down.
A lady must never ever be friends with your sister.
Wait, no, I still haven't met my neighbors.
Your father, actually your father would even snitch. He'd be like, eh,
I
my son
think
is
my son
cheating.
will snitch.
That one is not. I don't know. I don't know.
No, my pops will hit me with it like, nah, he was working with me yesterday. And this picture,
That's my boy.
that's not him. I mean, you don't even have those clothes. Come and go check his wardrobe. I know my clothes are missing. I probably went out with those clothes. Be like, huh? He doesn't have those clothes. Come and go check his wardrobe. He knows how to dress the exact same.
But they don't snitch. Mothers also, to be fair, mothers would never snitch. They would never snitch. Unless you do something crazy.
They would never snitch on you to somebody else, but to other family members, definitely.
Hey.
Definitely snitching. To other family members on some, yay, it's all 1, 2, 3 happened.
And you just there like, that's the whole family
That's
need
the
to know.
whole,
It's the whole family.
they do not need to know this. Like, they don't.
You know, there's some people who wish for my downfall, and you're really gonna tell them.
So they're like, we succeeded.
We're succeeding. The muchi that we done put in his socks is working.
Uncle's thinking.
Don't do that shit. Don't snitch. Like, my son, this one, so lazy, forever sleeping. Be like, I'm here now. I'm not sleeping.
For me, it's more until you're always going out. Okay, I stay in the house. What did I accomplish?
Always inside the house.
I can't
Always inside the house, now they're complaining.
I can't for a reason. I just hate it when they compare you to other
I
kids.
are complaining too much these days. I need to move out. It's not funny anymore.
But guy, you is no excuse, son. You are no excuse.
You they told you at 18, bruh.
Me, bruh, 18, but not even 18.
But us-
Before that.
They told you before 8. They told you when you reach 18. They told me the exact same thing. I'm running on borrowed time. It's nearly been a year.
I'm
running
tired.
on borrowed
Mine
time.
is in a week.
Actually,
And we came and bought.
I'm on borrowed time, hoping that they don't remember what they said. So, wake up in the morning, Father God, please ensure that they forget about what they said last time. I know.
Crowded was in my life.
Never
And
been.
then he walked in, he's like, bro, why are you inside your room? I just looked at him, I'm like, it's like, go out. How? You don't have to stay inside your room the whole time. I'm like, but did you ground me?
Where should I be?
Nothing.
Where should I be? That's the only question you got. I'm like, okay.
Where should I go?
Where should I go?
There was a lot of stuff. There was a lot of stuff wrong. That time, PlayStation was rocking proper. I still have it. That PlayStation 2 was slapping different still. With the whole
Steering wheel and everything.
I was like, take
For
it
me,
to
it's
the
more
lounge.
on some. Anytime they do try to do some nonsense like that, I just get a bunch of retro games and I just attack them.
By the time you watch me drive. But I like every time I'll bring up that thing, you just sit there. Be like,
My
what you put
boy.
that thing in gear?
My boy.
Like, oh, shit.
My boy.
Granted, my pops has like legit reached the level of, okay, I see he's driving, let me keep quiet now. He doesn't question my driving anymore.
Right, bro.
I vibe with that now. They don't question what I do when I'm driving. They know that he knows that the driver knows what he's doing.
Yes.
You know, I can obviously see my mirrors. I can obviously see there's a car here in my blind spot. No, I know what's happening around me. Right? Here comes the moms on some brah. How are you doing 20 in a parking lot? Am I supposed to do 3? Am I supposed to do 3?
It doesn't even register on my TV.
It doesn't even register. The needle refuses to stand.
Refuses, like straight up. Nah, I'm not even gonna entertain.
I'm not about to do that.
I'm not
Don't
about to
drive is
entertain you.
I parallel park once, my timer stopped. But that's for me, that's all you need to show him. To know that you can
I'm
drive.
a G now, so you can
I
keep quiet
hate
now.
parallel
Give me
parking.
parallel park for you.
I will always park in a different. I'll find a parking lot.
Advance.
I'll find a parking lot.
It's not that I can't park. It's that I hate that thing of
You have to line up with the car.
reverse forward. Now you have to align. No, I'm here to make things quickly. If I'm going to the shop, I don't want to spend an hour there. In the parking lot, first things first. I know that if I'm gonna spend an hour here, there's definitely a queue inside. So you know what? Let me spend 5 minutes here, an hour inside. Great time management.
Yeah.
For me, my car must not be around any other people.
Yeah, I also do that. I park away from people. I park away from any other car.
You shouldn't.
Yeah. Especially by, what's this? You see Macro there by Alberton now? Isn't they got like this main parking section
Oh,
here,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Then they have another section down there. I'll park that side. I don't mind walking.
That's like
I don't mind walking because now I'd rather avoid shit going sour in the parking lot. Now somebody out here riding with their thing. I've seen somebody else's car get scratched with a shopping cart.
Yo, those people.
And I'm just there like, hey, my car's here, right? Driving nicely, about to leave. I just see this wild, I'm gonna call it a wild shopping cart. Bolt out the store. Nobody's holding it. Nobody's holding this thing's moving. Bah! Somebody's car. Wee, 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 wee. I'm like, ha. And that's why we don't park this side.
To be dead honest, you know, when your alarm goes off in a parking lot, you never know.
Ever.
Oh, I know. Then listen, don't play with me like that. Because when we leave, now we put on the gear lock and then we put on the alarm on the key, right? So now when you get into the car, normally we don't turn on the alarm. We just leave the gear lock. So I'll take out the gear lock. I'll turn the key to 3 and then I'll hear the alarm go off.
Yeah.
And sometimes the remote will decide, you know what? I want you to panic. So it won't work. So now you press it. You press it. Nothing. Nothing.
Okay, she did like,
The security is now starting to look at you at the camp. The security is now starting to look at you like, hey, Papa.
Thug life.
you're
still trying to do something.
West side.
Thug life is you trying to do something.
West side. Say, you continue pressing it until it works. When it works, that's when they're like, oh, okay.
It's your car.
It's your car.
It's your car. Like,
But other than that, you see this man reaching.
Like, Puma.
I got the key.
what's that?
You can easily take it from the
Get
owner.
out.
You can easily take it from the owner.
Payments.
You need to have an ID photo inside your car.
As you can see, this is me.
As you can see, this
As
is
you can see, it is I.
I'll instruct, like, yeah, I got a Quran in the dashboard.
What did you do?
Fight with Allah, not me.
Babul. Show you bank receipts. Show you airtime. Litter everywhere.
I try to clean my car as much as I can these days because I'm starting to teach myself that no, men's cars should never be dirty.
It shouldn't. My room can look like that.
Every week, I try my best that, bruh, I need to wash you at least once a week.
Yeah.
If possible,
Did you
twice.
should use versus wax, eh?
wax.
Yeah.
to
Because that, and depending on the type that you get, if you get the shield one now, legit, it'll rain on your car. You know, like that little brown stuff, like the little dust that you normally see now, right? Yeah, you won't see it anymore if you just use the shield one. If you use the shield.
How much? Where can I get it?
I think
spares.
yeah,
Starters.
Spot on space, yeah, but like I think they Pick and Pay, they have it there by the car section.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, because it has those microfiber cloths for it and everything. Like I got the whole pack.
But as we are broke.
Yeah.
So
That's the name of the game.
I ain't gonna wash that car till I know the sun is playing nice.
Yeah. Same.
I wash twice a month.
I remember this term.
Twice a month.
They made me wash the car after it rained.
After?
I washed the car before it rained. Then they made me wash it again after it rained, and it still went on and rained. I never washed it again.
Do you know what we done?
Salt.
I just chilled.
We washed the car now, and then it rained. Once it was still wet, we just wiped it down. We wiped it down like that. We already used the soap and everything. Might as well.
Is you back?
We might as well.
Is you back?
I didn't look at the ski toy.
Should I end it? It's been like an hour and
No, I was also thinking
Yeah.
that because like I feel like we talked enough.
yeah.
Yeah. Now we just rambling.
Okay, so how shall I end this? Donations. Oh yeah, proper. We have a Patreon.
Yes.
We have a Patreon. If you guys want to, donate, support the cause, it's in the name. Broke
any
Gang
amount.
Idiots. Legit any amount, gents.
Any
Like, yo,
amount.
we hungry. We sharing clothes.
We're
broke.
Sharing a slice of loaf.
We sharing a whole loaf.
Lunch coming soon.
Imagine. We might be able to afford margarine. So shout out to our Patreon. We'll be in the link in the description on our YouTube. The link to our Patreon will be there. Also for the full episode on Spotify, as well as our Instagram and TikTok. So we will see you again next week for another episode of Broke Gang Idiots.
Danko,
Peace out.
E.
You
suck.